Hi, this is the Finch Robot, and I'm Chris.
I'm Rafi.
I'm Jose.
And first off, we're gonna start off with interact with Finch. So this is our home screen, and you click to interact. So here are the instructions. The first function that works with the Finch is to follow the object. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on follow object.
So right now there's a barrier in front of it, so it's not going to move. Once his foot moves, the Finch will go.
Okay, so now we enter the object streets, the power, which is the speed of the object.
Speed of the Finch.
Speed of the Finch, sorry. So we'll input 50 and enter. So keep moving until it encounters the object, and then it'll stop.
This is a search for object. The Finch is spinning in 360 until it finds an object and it will follow it.
Okay, here we go. As you can see, it'll stop spinning, but then when it encounters the object, it'll follow. This is the follow light function, and what it's going to do when the lights are off, it'll remain stationary until you put a light in front of it, and it will follow the light in a straight path. Okay, so we're going to turn off the lights. As you can see, it'll move when light comes in its path. This next function is the search for light function. So what it's going to do, it's going to turn 360 degrees and until it sees a light, and it will follow the light. And to keep note, when you need to stop the Finch at the end, you just hold down the space bar. So here's search for light.
So this is navigate, and the Finch just keeps moving around until it encounters an object, and when it does, it stops, backs up, and turns. And then how much it turns depends on how much of time you input. So if you input 1 second, it'll take a turn that takes 1 second. If you input 2 seconds, it'll take a longer turn. Just make sure you keep this cord kind of elevated, it gets in the way. So now we're going to play the game where you use the Finch as a controller. And it's a sort of maze game. So first you input your name. And basically you hold the Finch. If you tilt it to the right, like this, it'll turn right. If you tilt it to the left, it turns left. And then to start the game, you initially have to put it down. That's how it starts. So we'll click play. So you see, this is your sprite right there in the corner. So this first level is pretty slow, pretty easy, so I want to make a turn. I just tilt it right. So right now it's the beginning level, so it's pretty slow. Just tilt it to the right and it turns. And when you hit the black lines, obviously it resets because you're not supposed to. And if I turn accidentally and I hit one of the lines, and the game restarts.